last week on Discount Heroes.
There is a box on the ship, just like the one that you received previously for Thrasher's birthday. Inside is an elaborately ornamented golden hand axe.
This is called the transaction. Get it?
Well, I mean, we have this trident, and we know where they're at, so maybe we should go see them.
Deep rumbling of thunder far off in the distance. There's a storm ahead somewhere.
I mean, the ship's pretty big. We could probably fly through it, right?
Or over it.
It doesn't look like we can get around it. I think it's too cold to go over it. Everybody, get under the deck. Flargabons, go get me all the blankets off the race car bed.
No, not the race car bed.
And wrap me up in them. Okay, well, buckle up, buddy.
I've tied myself to your leg.
The light of the lightning reflecting oddly off in the distance.
Hold on. All right, I nose down.
It's a metallic ship.
Look, there's a ship full of people.
The ship is nearing the center of the whirlpool, and suddenly it is quickly swallowed beneath the frothing vortex. Moments later, the ship reappears at the edge of the whirlpool. You see creatures emerging from the water just like before.
We gotta check it out. We gotta see what's going on, right?
All right, so you hop on the tiny little lifeboat and descend downward towards the massive whirlpool being attacked by humongous monsters.
Welcome to Discount
Welcome to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed. We're a chaotic character and story-driven real play podcast. We're a group of 5 friends who've known each other for 16 plus years. We've played countless hours of questionable D&D, and now we want to, Tyler,
share with you this game we love so much. My name's Brent.
Okay, yeah, I didn't tell you to stop.
That's what they all say. My name's Brent. I'll be your dungeon master for the game we love so much. I forgot what you said.
That we love so much. Yeah. We got 4 other players here. Why don't you introduce yourselves and who you're playing?
Brent?
Yeah, my name's Tyler. I'll be playing the Satyr, Copes, the Circle of the Stars Druid.
This is Aaron, and I'll be playing Dimmerock, the Tiefling Bard.
I'm Jared. I play Thrasher. He's a human as well as a barbarian.
And this is Matt, and I play the Gnome Wizard, Nox Longfoot. And I'm on a boat, about to get on a smaller boat to go to a different boat.
Was my impression of Tyler good?
Yeah, it was fine.
Was that not Tyler? You really made sure to hit the S's hard.
Yeah.
And pop your D.
Oh. Just anything to make y'all's life easier.
I wish I hadn't said pop your D.
Gotta pop those plosives.
Pop my D, man.
Oh, guys, when I was listening to the last week's episode, I thought of Pam's tattoo.
Ooh, what would it be?
License to Kill.
Ah,
That's good.
Very good.
Where would she get it? That feels like a rib tattoo to me.
Rib tattoo, maybe Constitution style or Declaration of Independence style on her back.
Nah, she'd get it like right here.
Yeah, you're probably right. For the listeners, Tyler gestured at his neck.
Mm-hmm. That was the last thing Pam did before she left, was she got her license to kill.
Then we let her on the boat.
So how's everybody doing this week?
Pretty good.
I'm here.
Jolly.
Ooh, jolly. Feeling festive today.
It's almost Christmas here, but it is after Christmas for you guys in the real world.
Not in this fantasy make-believe world.
So, okay. Great to hear it, everybody.
That wasn't the question, was it? 'Cause that's a bad question.
No, it wasn't the question. Does anyone have a question that they would like to bring to the game right now? Just thought I'd open it up.
What is your favorite skill to do in RuneScape?
Probably mining at the what is that place called? Motherlode mine.
That's a good one.
I thought of a real question.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to hear the RuneScape one, but go ahead.
Okay, no, we can do it.
No. I'm sorry. I encouraged it.
I forgot the other one. I really like agility. I think it's probably my favorite.
That's a lie.
I was enjoying thieving. Thieving was fun.
I like trying to guess what Jared is doing by what I can see in his glasses, but he's not looking at his phone right now.
No, not yet. Ooh, I've got a question. What other D&D podcast would you relate ours to?
Oh my god.
How about how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I think 6.
I think it's more or less than that.
You could do what are some of your favorite hobbies other than playing D&D with your dumb friends?
That's true. Do we have any other hobbies?
I go to work. That's my hobby.
I like gambling.
Ooh, I like gambling.
I have a question now. If you could instantly become an expert in any subject or activity, what would it be?
In any activity?
Stock trading.
That's what I was thinking. Investing.
Yes.
It can still be wrong, though.
Yeah, but that would more likely pay off, I'm guessing, anyway.
And I have 2.
We'll see what they are.
I would do like singer-songwriter, and then I'd be famous.
Maybe you could just generalize it to just music.
I think we all know that being good at music doesn't make you famous.
It gives me a lot better shot than I have now.
I want to be the world's best at making shrimp scampi.
Ooh. Man, I want some shrimp scampi now.
Just like the best.
But if I needed a different way to cook shrimp,
No idea. don't even know what you're talking about.
What are those? Oh, the things you make scampi with.
Yeah, I can scamp anything, honestly. I can do beef scampi. We got chicken scampi. Cucumber scampi.
I'm going to go with linguistics. I want to just be really good at learning languages.
That would be cool. That's a good one.
that would be my pick too.
A cunning linguist.
Dude, I was about to get there.
I'm going to combine Aaron and Jared's answers, and I'm going to go with an linguiniist. I can't make scampi, and I don't know languages, but the linguini is on point.
But if you and Aaron team up, we get main shrimp scampi linguini. I just fumbled all through that word.
He can cook linguini perfectly every time to exactly the right al dente consistency. But only linguini. He tries ziti, way too hard. Orzo, super overcooked.
All right. I picked the language one. I can't think of a different thing. I don't know. It would be nice to be good at piano instantly and all that stuff, but then what am I going to do? Just be really good at piano for like 20 years or something?
Yes. Then we make a band.
Is that your life expectancy?
Yeah, 20 years. You're 35.
He's already decided when he's going to die.
Is that what your death clock said?
You know, I might give it up after 20 years of being the best instantly.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't either. I'd just keep showing off.
Right. You'd be the first guy to add in your playing with your dick, and you can add some extra spice in the middle.
Like my scampi.
So let's go ahead and begin the game.
Yeah.
Last week, our intrepid adventurers reflected on where they'd like to go next. They had some options that they'd mostly forgotten about, but they had plenty pointing them to the land of the Tridents. They also haven't asked what it's called yet. They enjoyed a mostly relaxed journey, enjoying the monster fights from the depths below while they soared across the open skies. Their journey was darkened, however, as they approached a wall of black clouds with crackling storms within. Ultimately, They decided to weather the storm, dodging thunderous winds and scattered bolts. They spotted something below. A ship caught in a tremendous whirlpool, beset by giant creatures and falling into the center of the whirlpool. And as it did so, they saw it spontaneously reappear, only to become beset and fall in again. After some deliberation, our heroes flew the spirit's flight to help. You want me to hit the description of the place to put you right back there?
Yes.
All right. The metallic ship, its steel hull gleaming dully under the overcast sky, is caught in the relentless grip of a massive whirlpool. Its reinforced structure, designed to withstand the assaults of the sea's most formidable creatures, groans against the immense pressure of the swirling water. And as the ship is pulled to the core, it's met with an array of monstrous sea creatures, colossal squids with tentacles that thrash against the ship's sides, armored leviathans with jaws snapping at the hull, and serpentine beasts gliding through the waves. The deck is a scene of organized chaos. Sailors clad in heavy-duty gear man battle stations, operating massive harpoons and reinforced rigging, while torrents of water cascade over the ship. And that's what you're swooping towards.
Why?
That sounds super scary.
They don't look like they're having fun, if you want to make an insight check.
Nah, you just told us.
Yeah, we tricked you.
So Copes is flying the ship,
We're in the jumpy, right?
Yes.
bringing the jumpy down.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we all got in it at the end of the episode.
All right, so everyone's in the jump. Is that everybody, or give me specifics?
Just us four.
Yeah, just us four. I think Pam tried to come, but I think we'll leave her here.
Okay.
All right, guys, down we go.
The winds tumble around you as you descend downwards toward the ship. You see a figure operating some kind of harpoon type gun standing, and I guess they would notice you approaching.
Well, let me ask you this before we approach them. How long does it take for the ship to do its thing and reset?
For narrative purposes, I'm going to say 20 minutes. I think that's probably a good amount of time.
And it just reemerged?
Yeah. I was kind of narrating quickly through it, but yeah, I'd say about 20 minutes.
Okay. I just want to know. I don't want to catch something mid-sight.
And if you wait to watch to see if it happens again, it does. Yeah.
Okay, I just want to catch it when we have the most time possible.
All right, guys, I think we need to try to figure out what's going on, get some information, and make sure we're off the ship before it goes under.
Looks like we got about 20 minutes.
All right, that sounds like enough time.
You see 5 figures manning the ship. There's a very stout figure in heavy armor shouting orders to the crewmates. You see a guy working the rigging on the ship. If any of you has nautical knowledge, then I can kind of tell you more, but he's just pulling on various rigging and doing something to the ship. A guy who's on a harpoon gun that seems to just be firing harpoons back to back. And then there is a figure with blades out who's attempting to slash at the tentacle arms that are attacking at the ship. And actually, you only see 4. Sorry. There's one that you can't see.
Is this boat big enough that I can land the jumpy on it, comfortably?
Yes.
I guess I'm just going to put it down.
Is anyone doing anything about the whirlpool, or they're just fighting the monsters?
So what you see is monsters being fought. The guy who's shouting orders is at the helm of the ship. It seems like they're dealing with multiple problems at once here.
It would appear so.
There are multiple issues here, but I hope you don't have your clipboard.
No, of course not.
I'm going to land the jumpy near the helm.
All right, so you land on the ship.
We'll approach that main guy shouting out orders to get some information.
The other crewmates that you see barely even take notice of you. They're too involved in their individual tasks. And you approach the guy at the helm. He's yelling out orders even as you walk up to him. And then he sharply turns to you. I told you he was a dwarf, right?
Yeah.
He sharply turns to you and grabs onto you. You have to help us!
So what's all this then? I kind of gesture around.
Come on, roll a d20, Copes.
So just a regular D20?
Mm-hmm.
14.
An enormous tentacle whips out from the oceans and threatens to smack you, just pound you into the ship. And that figure you saw with the blades leaps up and slashes it before it gets to you.
Nice move, big bro.
Think you can see what's happening here. Now are you gonna help or not?
How many times have you done this?
His eyes glaze over for a second. Hundreds.
Ugh.
But they don't remember it.
But you do.
Roll an insight check, Copes.
That one. Seems appropriate.
It's too much to explain. You'll just have to take my word for it. They don't know what's happening.
Okay. Is everyone on the ship a dwarf?
No. No! What kind of question is that?
I'm just asking. I'm really racist towards dwarves.
All right, another tentacle whips out, and then this time they don't save you.
Down with you, dwarves!
Now are you here to help?
Yes.
It's all right. Now,
What do you propose I do?
he's still got a close grip on you. 1. The ship's out of control. The whirlpool is keeping me from having proper control of the ship. You can do something about that. Maybe we can escape. We also have these creatures. They must be drawn to the whirlpool somehow. If we can distract them, and I can maybe take better control of the ship. One of my crewmates is rebelling and is refusing to do his job down in the belly of the ship.
We'll handle that.
I'm not sure why, but I think maybe he remembers too. And then, last one, the anchor is trapped in a locked position. It's stuck. We can't raise it.
So is that 4 things, pretty much?
You have 20 minutes.
Beep, beep.
Where's the anchor?
He points to the rear of the ship.
I go to the rear of the ship.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get the ship under control. I go help the rigger. Yeah, so I'll try to help the ship. I'm gonna help the guy controlling the ropes and everything, but I'm just gonna start yanking on ropes that I see.
Oh, okay. Make a nautical skills check.
A 4.
4, okay. What's everyone doing?
I'm heading down to the belly.
Oh, you're heading downstairs?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to stop the whirlpool, so I guess I'm going to the edge.
Oh, Brent, let me roll my wheeler low real quick.
Okay.
There's your nat 20.
Yeah, one that doesn't matter.
Let's go one at a time. So, Thrasher, you head towards the back of the ship. You see an enormous chain dangling off the keel of the ship. That's right? That's the back? Or is that the bottom?
Roll a d20, see what you know about it.
Either way, it's the rear of the ship. A massive chain is hanging down. There seems to be some kind of mechanism to raise it, but it doesn't seem to budge when you grab a hold of it.
It's the stern.
What are you doing, Thrasher?
I'm gonna pull it
Pull it? Alright, roll a strength check.
with advantage
Why?
because I want it. Modded 20.
It is extremely heavy, but you are strong. So you are slowly, very slowly pulling it up.
We're gonna get it in 20 minutes.
We'll see. You don't know how long it is.
I'm guessing pretty long.
How many fathoms?
How many fathoms? We'll talk about fathoms in a minute.
It's unfathomable.
Ugh.
Should we go one by one, or do you want to finish out what Thrasher's doing first?
Nah, one by one.
One by one?
I mean, it sounds like he's just pulling on a chain.
Yeah, I'm just yanking my chain.
Demarok, you head into the belly of the ship. Just one level below that, you see that the belly of the ship is filled with a variety of some kind of machinery, gears moving, pipes bursting with steam, and these odd, very chrome-looking metallic pipes that with a bright sheen that run along the ship.
Ooh. I'm looking for that dude.
You don't see him.
I'm searching for him. Hey, dude! Calling out for him.
So it seems like they should have given you some directions. So give me an idea. It looks like you can head a number of ways down here.
Straight.
All right, you head straight. You end up in the kitchen area of the ship, the galley.
Oh, I started looking for snacks.
Oh, there are snacks. Looks like they were in the middle of a meal.
Nice. I sit down.
The food is actually hot.
Oh, I start eating. Is there any scampi?
There's no scampi. I mean, wait, no, they would have shrimp. There's no scampi, but there's shrimp. Giant monster shrimp.
Yeah, I start cooking up some scampi.
Okay. Next person. Nox, you said you were going to try to control the water?
Yeah, I think so. I've got my control water spell, so...
Mm-hmm.
I guess now that we're a little closer, I want to take a look at it. I mean, I know what it looked like when I cast the control water. Can I see anything in it? Does it look like there's anything causing the whirlpool?
So roll a perception check. You have advantage because of your goggles, right?
I do. It's an 8.
I don't think you'd be able to see what's causing the whirlpool with an 8 or get an idea of it.
I've got control water spell, so I can control a 100-foot by 100-foot cube of water. I know I can create whirlpools. I know I can like flood areas and change the flow, but I'm just going to try to see if I can like calm it down, almost maybe like casting a whirlpool in the opposite direction just to try to counteract the currents.
Oh, okay. I like that. So no roll required for that, right? You just cast the spell?
Correct.
So first, all right, you step onto the railing of the ship and begin to cast the spell. And you see a tremendous Leviathan head burst from the waters and lunge at you.
I dodge it.
That is a 18 to hit.
That does hit, but I can cast shield here. So I'll use my reaction to throw up a shimmering shield around me and shimmy to the right and just try to deflect it off of me.
Okay. That brings you up to 19 AC, right?
That brings me to 23 for the round.
Oh, dang. All right, so you block it, you get your spell off. So you're able to create like a counteracting current. It doesn't seem to negate the effects of the whole whirlpool, but you've kind of created an area of calmer water immediately next to you.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of concentrate on that and try to slow it down a little bit, see if the captain can get us moving in the right direction.
And that's a concentration spell, right?
It is. Up to 10 minutes.
Okay. Next person.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to the guy who's messing with all the rigging and ask him, what can I help with? I don't know what any of this stuff does.
He points to the crow's nest. We got lightning rods up there. Also, who are you?
I'm Dave. Do you want me to get them?
Well, they're broken up there. We need to fix them. It powers some of the mechanisms of the ship that let us control it better. We're too busy down here to go up there and repair them.
Okay, I know how to do that. And I scurry up the main mast.
All right, you climb up there. All right, it seems to be like a prong, like a trident at the top. But 2 of the prongs are broken and they're just dangling at the side.
Do I have any tape?
Magic tape?
Is that you asking me?
Yeah.
No, you don't have any tape.
Damn it.
You used it all on your
My stick.
T-Rex. Yeah.
Yeah, damn it. God. Hindsight. Oh. I didn't think I would need tape. Okay, I'm gonna cast Mending on the lighting pole.
Okay, does mending require you to touch it? Just asking.
Oh yeah, you're just wondering.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. Just wondering.
Just wondering if I have to touch the lightning pole.
Yeah.
It's not clear. It says this spell requires a single break in an object you touch, such as broken chain link.
Yeah.
I lean over and say, I know what I'm doing, and I grab it and try to cast Mending.
Okay. So what does it look like when it mends?
I don't know. It's like some green magic swirls around it and fixes itself.
Oh, and as it snaps into place, you hear a crackle from above.
I jump.
Yeah, you roll a dexterity save. Lightning crashes into the lightning rod.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. All right, you pull back. You pull back just in time.
Ah!
Demarok, the ship shakes as though being struck by lightning.
Oh, my scampi! Butter's going everywhere!
Butter's
Yeah.
going everywhere.
I'm covered in butter now and garlic.
All right, Thrasher. Hi, Thrasher, you got your hands on the chain?
Yeah, could I see if there's like, I don't know, something stuck or that maybe I could fix that'd help me? Or do I just keep yanking on this thing?
You can roll a perception check. And I'll actually let you have this one with advantage for a reason you don't know.
17.
Nice.
17. It feels like something is pulling against you. You're reminded of your times fishing in your garden or whatever, when you had something on the line.
Yeah, in your garden.
It would have had a fish pond.
For sure.
He's just picking up the koi that are in the pond.
I mean, it feels like, ooh, this is a big one, or it feels like, ooh, I need to cut this fucking chain.
It'd be hard to tell without knowing how heavy the chain is on its own.
I'm going to go for one more round then. I'm going to keep pulling one more round, and I got a 23.
23, dang. All right,
We got hot dice tonight.
you're heaving the chain upward. And suddenly you feel like a catch as you're pulling it, and then it threatens to wrench from your grasp suddenly. Actually, not just wrench from your grasp, but wrench pulling you along with it. You're going to need to make, it's going to be a contested strength roll between you and whatever's on the other end of this line.
Is it a saving throw? It's probably I'm saving myself from...
It's just a strength contest.
Dang it.
You might be saving yourself soon.
All right, here we go. That's only a 16.
I'll tell you, the thing on the other end of the line has a +8 to strength.
Oh my god.
That's a lot.
16!
Oh, jeez.
Oh!
So what do? You dig your feet in, or?
I guess. What I should have done was... No, because we're on a moving ship. I was going to say pull out my rod of... my immovable rod, but that would not be good right here. Yeah, dig in. Dig those heels in.
All right, your feet dig into the steel bridge of the ship, and as it threatens to pull you off the ship, but you hold fast. Wow. Demarok,
Yeah.
Yas.
how's lunch or whatever?
It's delicious.
Did you ever even find the guy you were looking for?
Not yet. Not on an empty stomach.
All right, should I go ahead and go back to Nox? You still eating?
Now that the Scampy's ruined, it's gone all in the air. Fuck this. Let's find that dude and get off this ship. And I start going further into the belly of the ship looking for this dude, calling out for him.
Nobody responds when you call out. You just see strange mechanisms running down these hallways. You can see that close to the galley where you're eating are some barracks and then other long hallways that branch off of that one. It's a pretty big ship. When you said that it was smaller than your ship, it is not. It is bigger than your ship.
Yep, I go check the barracks.
But nobody is there. But you do see that there are 5 bunk beds, one of which is very small. Even smaller than a dwarf would sleep in.
Like a little mouse bed.
No, not that small.
Okay.
Maybe something approximately Nox sized.
Got it. Okay. Well, I continue further.
I'd say there's not much to tell you where anything is. The only kind of consistent feature is that reflective metal pipe running through the ship.
I bang on it.
It hums.
Is it sound like our ships hum?
It's just like one of those.
I hit it really hard then.
It hums, and you hear almost like an echoing sound reverberate further down into the ship. Like the sound is traveling.
Can't we make our ship go faster or something by hitting that thing harder?
No, that actually messed it up before.
Okay. All right, I just follow the running pipe further into the ship.
Right. Let's go to Nox. Nox,
Yes.
you're concentrating on control water. Multiple monstrous heads burst from the water and attack at you.
So what I'm going to do, are they all coming out of the same area? Like they're all coming around towards me, I guess, on like my side of the ship.
Yes.
So I don't know if I can do this just outside of where we are. I'm going to change my control water because I can do different things with it. And I'm going to try to part that water so I can create like 100-foot deep trench all the way across, just to try to keep things from being able to actually swim up to us next to the ship.
Okay. So I do like that idea, but if you're gonna try to do stuff as a reaction, we're gonna be in a turn order, you versus these things.
It doesn't necessarily have to be before they come, but I think I'll try to create some distance from us and these things. It could be after, or if you want to roll off.
I'll say this, you can do one or the other thing. You can keep them at bay, or you can help keep control of the ship.
I'll try to keep control of the ship right now. So I'll just keep concentrating on the whirlpool.
Two heads leap out at you, attempting to clamp their jaws onto your body. So that is a 21 and a 27.
Yeah, those are going to hit.
Is anyone else on the deck of the ship?
I mean, I'm on the mast.
I guess I'm on the deck, aren't I?
You take 33 and 34 damage.
Oh my gosh. I'm instantly down.
This is making me nervous. So, Copes, you watch as two monstrous leviathans clamp down on Nox's body and rip him in half.
Oh.
Oh.
Like, morally or or like
Emotionally.
actually torn asunder.
Torn asunder.
Oh no. No! Can I see the monsters attacking him?
Yeah, I mean, there's a guy shooting harpoons at him, trying to keep them at bay.
Am I still up on the mast?
You are.
Can I pull the lightning rod off?
Like the one that you haven't fixed?
Oh, there's another one that's not fixed.
It was like two prongs were broken. I was picturing you only fixed one of the prongs at a time.
But it's working, right?
I mean, it got struck, but I wouldn't say it's completely fixed.
Can I break it off?
Yeah, the broken one that's already like dangling. Yeah, you can break that off.
No, I mean the whole thing.
Oh, the whole thing? That would be difficult.
Okay. I wanted to throw it at the monster. Can I heal Nox?
Do you touch it?
What, the pole?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm going to run down to Nox. I'm going to slide his body back together and cast heal.
Mending.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to squish him back together and try to heal him, I guess.
Nothing works.
Oh my god. This is not good. You should have stayed on the ship. Fuck, I don't know what to do with that.
Let's go to I kind of want to go to Demarok real quick, but
Do what you want, DM.
all right, Thrasher, you're on the back of the ship. You've got your hand on the chain. You might have heard Copes yell. That's, I think, maybe questionable because of the storm. So what are you doing?
I mean, I've realized how strong this thing is, and it's pulling. I think I'm gonna cut the chain.
Okay. So what are you going to use to do that?
My axe.
Oh, pull out your axe. All right.
Can I stop him?
You mean you could go look for Thrasher?
Here's my thought. If they're resetting and Nox is ripped clean in half, we might want to let the ship go down.
Hold on, wait, let me explain real quick. Hey, Tyler, in role-playing games, if your character doesn't know something, you act like you don't know it when you do stuff with your character.
But we do know that they reset. We watched him do it. And he said he's done it 100 times.
I don't know that he's in half.
Oh, he was talking about himself.
No, I was asking if I could, stop you. Because I don't want to change anything. I want it to go down like it has been.
Stop me.
Thrasher gets a chance to go first, though.
That's what I was asking, yeah.
How many hits do I get to do?
So make 2 attack rolls. It just gives it a high AC, and then it deals normal damage. So that's how they do this here.
21 and 18.
Both of those hit, actually. So give me the damage again.
11 and 16.
All right, you do significant damage. It's holding on, though. Let's say you cut part of one of the links, and you just need to get through the other side. Demarok,
Yeah,
you follow in the pipe?
I am.
All right. It actually leads you to the opposite end of the ship where it snakes to the left down a ramp,
Oh god, there's snakes.
brings you deeper into the ship.
You don't know how close I was to say that.
As you descend down into the belly of the ship, you feel all of the walls around you humming lightly. It's a faint buzz filling the room.
I shake my orbs out of the pocket because I think they enjoy the humming. Kind of reminds me of them.
Oh yeah, they like it. And actually, they swirl through the air and head towards... This room is a large open room with these metal pipes running through it. And they converge around a particular door. It's a heavy steel door. And the orbs float around it, dancing excitedly.
Is he in there, boys? Is he in there? And I go and bang on the door.
And you hear a voice on the other side yell, "Fuck off, you prick!"
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
No, it's not. It's not the prick. It's me, Demarok. And I brought Scampy.
You sound like all of my other delusions. I know you're not real.
No, I'm a different one now.
Yes, I know you're fake. I'm not opening the door. I'm not doing anything else. It won't matter.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, guys, we got to figure out a way to get in there.
It goes to Nox, roll a death save. No, I'm just kidding.
Can I try to wiggle a toe?
Yeah, you could try that.
I got an 11 constitution to wiggle a toe.
All right. Well, it may have wiggled, but you don't know it because you're not connected to it.
Okay, that's fair. And then I'll go ahead and use a bonus action to bleed a little bit.
Okay. That's a free action, actually.
Yes.
Oh, it squirts.
Into Cope's face.
Oh.
It's getting worse.
Hey, Copes, it's your turn now.
All right, I'm going to grab the top half of Nox and run over to Thrasher and explain that we need to let the ship go down. He needs to stop whatever he's doing.
As you walk over to Thrasher, enormous tentacles whip out of the water and threaten to pull you down.
Are you specifically trying to stop me?
Can Thrasher see this happening? Well, I'm going to go to Demarok next, but you're on the front. You're on the deck with me.
All right, fair argument. I accept.
That's a 26 and a 24.
Well, I was going to ask if I could throw his body to try to distract him. Like, maybe they would go for his body and not me. I kind of toss him in the air.
You know in those cartoons when they chuck a steak so the junkyard dog leaves him alone?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
What kind of role do you expect that would be?
I think it should just work.
Deception?
Maybe an animal handling?
Yeah.
Can I assist?
Can you assist? Yeah. Nox can assist.
He just looks really appetizing on the way up. The thing is, Brent, is I don't want to get torn in half.
I understand that.
It's the only thing.
So are you going to do it? Did you make a roll?
Yeah. I want to... Oh, what do I roll?
What kind of role would you think it would be to try to distract a giant sea monster with your best friend's body?
Persuasion. That's what I think.
I feel like it might be like animal handling.
Okay, I'll do that.
Trying to bait this thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. Literally. 18.
18. Oh man, I guess they gobble Nox's body up. I mean, they just snatch it and pull it down into the depths.
I hope that doesn't have repercussions. So I'm next to Thrash now.
You make it to Thrasher, yes.
Thrash, we have to stop. We have to let the ship go down. We can't change anything.
Are you sure?
Nox is dead, man. What if it resets and he comes back?
He's dead. What happened?
He got ripped in half and then I fed him to the monster. I brought his body to show you, but I had to do something with it.
Does an 18 hit you, Thrasher?
Ties, so no.
The tie does hit you.
What is it?
is an enormous tentacle whips out of the water and wraps around you right after you ask the question, what happened? And then make a strength check. Strength save.
We're fully healed, right?
Yeah.
Strength save, you say?
Strength save. You take 38 damage.
21.
21, and you resist being pulled down into the depths.
Oh man, is this the thing that killed him?
Yeah, I gotta let Dimmy know. I'm gonna grab Nox's foot and head to the belly of the...
It's not holding me anymore, right?
It's not. You broke free of its grasp.
I'm gonna take the bottom half to show Dimmy.
Thrasher, what are you doing? If I'm assuming are you guys sticking together now, or what are you doing?
No.
Fuck you, tentacle thing, you killed my little buddy!
And then I dive off the edge of the ship, grabbing onto it and attacking it.
Oh, that's great. Okay, that's great.
Flying axe attack.
Nice. Go ahead and give me an advantage attack roll.
27.
That's a hit for sure.
Oh, for 11 damage. Wait. For sure I'm raging, so 13 damage. I didn't say it,
Okay.
but, me screaming about my dead friend.
Let's say you crash down into the depths wielding your axe and you slice into the open eye of some great sea beast. And as you look upon the bloodied eye, you see dozens of other eyes staring at you.
I can do this all day, bring it on!
Copes, you head down into the belly of the ship. You look behind you. Thrasher is not there.
Fuck. So I didn't see him jump off the boat.
Probably not. You might not even have heard it.
Okay, well, I got the message across. What I wanted, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna head to the belly, dragging Nox's legs.
All right, you smell a delicious meal. Man, like shrimp scampi?
Damn it, Rock! Are you cooking food?
I don't think I can hear him.
I don't think you would be able to hear him, really. Maybe a really good perception check, you could hear him, Demarok. But if you don't think so, that's fine, too.
I had to go quite a ways, right? Follow the pipe, down a ramp.
Yeah. So no response.
Fuck.
But you do find some spilled soup in the kitchen. Is there any soup? Maybe you left a trail of dripping broth? Or it wasn't soup, but scampi oil.
And there's a trail of butter and chives.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like someone spilled scampi all over the floor and then trailed it through the rest of the ship.
I pick up one of the scampies and try it.
Okay, now I need you to roll a cooking check, Demarok. See how good that scampi was.
Can I just use my feet so it gives me some bonus health?
Yeah, why not? But you should still roll to see how good it is.
I'm rolling right now. 5 plus whatever my cooking would be.
It's just proficiency.
Okay, so an 8.
It's 8 good, but it restores your hit points or whatever.
This is terrible. This could have been Dimmy Rock. Cooks way better than this. He's got to be somewhere else on the ship.
You got it off the ground.
You did get it off the ground. It was covered in hairs like it normally is. Straight from the pocket.
Yeah, but I'm a goat. Like, what the fuck does that matter? I mean... Alright, I follow the butter.
You follow the butter trail. You find Demarok. What are you doing? You were just told to fuck off, prick. How does Copes find you?
Trying to slide some scampi under the door so this guy can eat it. I'm like, come on, dude.
Just squishing shit.
I'm not an illusion. Just try this scampi. Yeah, and I'm just squishing it underneath the crack in the door.
All right, Copes, you walk up to see that.
Copes! It's me! I'm trying to save the ship!
Dimmy, look! No, look! I hold up Nox's bottom half.
Hold on just a second. I've almost got this piece under the door.
I smack Dimmy with Nox's body.
Oh!
Pay attention!
What? Hey! What are you doing with his legs? Doesn't he need those?
He got torn in half by a monster. We have to let the ship go down.
Oh.
We need to reset.
So I shouldn't save this guy with my scampi.
No, fuck him.
I wasn't gonna fuck him.
I was worried you might. We gotta... We need to go see what happens up top.
We just need to give up, is what you're saying?
Yes,
Oh, thank God.
the thing we do best. Yeah, I know.
I sit back and just start eating my scampi. So what, like 6 more minutes?
Something like that. I head back to the top of the ship.
Okay, what do you do for 6 minutes?
I just want to stand on the front of the ship and watch, like, what happens. Like, I want to just pretty much gain information on our situation.
Okay, so watching it, you see the crew try as they might. The rampaging monsters attacking the ship prove to be too much of a distraction for them to do their duties. One by one, they're picked off and either shredded to pieces or drawn down into the depths. The captain fending off one head at a time of a great leviathan with his hammer. And you would have probably been eaten too, but I'm just letting you see this. And as you watch the heads close in of this leviathan creature, you also see Thrasher's remains floating around. There's a chain wallet in one of the teeth of one of them.
When did I die?
Off screen. As the giant monster head whips out of the ocean and swallows you whole.
He doesn't chew me or nothing.
Doesn't chew you or nothing.
So I'm at least alive for a little while.
Yeah, you're at least alive for a little while.
Let's hear what that sounds like.
Ugh, this is gross.
Oh, a lava monster.
I can't do it.
Then Copes dies instantly.
Damn.
Suddenly, you reappear on the deck of the ship. Nox, the last thing you remember is being assaulted by 2 giant sea monsters. Thrasher, you don't remember much past when you dove into the water.
I don't go to the metal place and hang out with me.
You actually don't this time.
Oh, interesting.
But you do remember what happened up to the point that you died.
Is the jumpy still there?
The Jumpy is still there.
How many people can we fit in?
I mean, how big were you guys picturing this boat?
About 6 people.
Lifeboat sized.
I feel like it had like 6 to 8 seats, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Because we had Doug and Helga in it. So at least 6. I was thinking 6 to 8.
Yeah.
They ate me! Those motherfuckers ate me!
I know, it was terrible.
Welcome to the club, the captain calls out to you. Are you going to help us or not?
I don't know!
I think we should interview the crew and then pick the 2 favorites and take them back.
Oh, we could do a game show kind of thing.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
That seems fair.
Just get off the ship! Can y'all come with us? Can we leave?
Can we leave?
Oh, also, Demarok, you would have experienced the ship getting slowly swirled into the whirlpool until it was crushed under the pressure of the water, and then you would have died.
Whee!
Can we call it a swirl pool?
This is a good question, Matt. I mean, could we not just ferry these guys back to the boat?
We got 20 minutes.
Yeah. It's probably just not very fun. And I bet there's
I know.
clever solution to this whole time warp.
Says the guy who didn't even want to do anything with the ship.
This is Aaron talking. Demarok thinks we should, let's get the fuck out of here. We should have never came in the first place. We don't even know these guys.
Because we saw the pipes running through. I guess we can kind of exchange information real quick amongst ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Captain, does this ship fly?
I don't know, Nox. I just got here.
The other captain!
Ah, oh, there's more?
I'm the captain of this vessel.
Looks like you suck at it.
No, I'm actually really good. Been in this hundreds of times.
Been it 100 times.
We survive. Most of the time, we survive all the way to the whirlpool now.
I did not. Apparently, I didn't know what a Leviathan was.
No, the ship doesn't fly, but we use a device to help stabilize the ship against unstable currents.
Okay.
Did you think of that?
We have an engineer down below. He's refusing to do his job.
Okay, so we need to kill the engineer.
None of us can go down to get him. We're being overwhelmed by these sea creatures. And as he says that, he gets bitten in half.
Hey guys, I make it all the way to the whirlpool. What a jackass.
Fucking, I told you he's a bad captain.
Let's see if the engineer can get the ship out of here.
All right, let's go. I head downstairs.
Me too.
I mean, I know where the room is now, right?
Yes. You know where to go.
Okay. Let's just go to the door, I guess.
I stopped to make more scampi.
All right, you know you have time.
We're gonna need it. I mean, once we get out of here.
I think it's the key to this mystery.
I have to make the perfect scampi.
All right, so the rest of you make it down there, belly of the ship. A large vaulted room, those silvery pipes running through the walls, converging on one particular door.
Is that the engineer's room?
Yeah, I think so.
Engineer! Open the door! Please!
Fuck off, prick!
Well, fuck that.
I kicked the door down.
It's a steel door.
Yeah, roll a strength check.
24.
24. All right, as your foot pounds against the door, a resonating clang echoes through the room, but the door doesn't budge. Maybe it knocks in a little bit. You may have made it stuck.
All right, do we need to do that for 20 minutes or are you going to open the door?
Debbie, use your belly ring.
Hallucinations have done that before. Look, I know none of this is real. I'm just gonna wake up in 20 minutes. Nothing. This is all a dream anyway.
It's not a dream. And you could just die forever or we can get the hell out of here. Is there a lock on the door?
Roll a perception check. Or investigation actually works for this.
Thank you. Thank you for your kindness.
And that's when Demrock comes around the corner.
12.
It appears the door is opened by some kind of other means. Like there's an external mechanism that unlocks it somewhere.
I want to look for a lever.
That's a perception check.
20.
You're never gonna get this door open. You're just a hallucination.
I can see that lever.
That lever doesn't do anything. It won't do anything because you're not even real.
Oh, yeah? Well, check this out. I pull the lever.
The door swings open and you see a stout little green-skinned figure with thick glasses on. He's a goblin. He holds up his puny fists. You think I haven't been attacked by a hallucination before? I grew up in the goblin kingdoms.
I smack him.
Oh, yeah, you think that's tough? I've been hit by hallucinations worse than that.
Turn into a bear.
Oh, just like a hallucination to turn into a bear.
Not helping the hallucination.
Okay, fine. We're hallucinations. Can you help us get the frickin' ship out of the whirlpool?
He's holding up a puny fist, and he pauses. He's like, all right, now you're talking sense.
We said that when we were on the other side of the door.
No, but then you were trying to lie about being hallucinations. Now I know you're leveling with me.
Okay.
Oh my god, this guy.
So how can we get out of here? I'm just a humble hallucination.
Well, I wish I could say I could help you, but unless you've... Well, here, he gestures to the room. Since you're a hallucination, it's just like explaining it to myself. These mechanisms here are like carefully crafted gyroscopes running on this hidden magic that runs underneath the crust of the earth itself.
Okay.
But it's imperfect technology. It requires someone who's close to that source of magic to manipulate, someone who has a bit of that magic within them. And mine has run out. But of course you knew that, being my hallucination.
Of course.
So unless you've got a hallucination of another goblin, then I can't do anything for you.
Oh my god.
So it has to be a goblin?
It's got to be someone who is born close to one of these fonts of magic.
I'll fucking go get him, and I head to the top. I head to the jumping.
Go get who?
Hey, hang on. Where was the first font of magic? Wasn't the first one we found by the school?
It was, yeah, the first one that y'all interacted with was by the school.
Did you go to that school, or were you born in that town?
I went to the school.
But you weren't born there. All right. Well, I guess we got to get a goblin.
Am I supposed to be born there?
It would not have been close enough.
Okay.
What about me? Was I born close enough?
You were not born close enough either.
What about the trident?
That's a corpse.
We've got this Trident guy. There's a font near them.
Trident's woodwork, but he's dead. He doesn't have any magic left in him.
God damn, you're so...
Look, you guys should already know this. You are... I shouldn't have to explain this to a hallucination that I'm generating.
We're testing you.
Well, I guess that says a lot about you then, doesn't it?
I know, I don't like myself very much, so it makes sense that I wouldn't like the hallucinations I create.
I'm gonna go get Flargle Buns.
Okay, so what are you going to do? Grab the jumpy and go fly up?
Can I carry him as an eagle?
Yeah, you could carry him as an eagle.
Okay, I'm gonna leap off the ship, turn into an eagle, and fly up there, and I'm gonna message him as I go up. Flargle, get on the deck of the ship. I'll be there in a second.
Who is this?
You fucking know who it is. Get on the deck of the ship.
Is that you, Demarok?
Yes.
Okay, well, since it's you.
I'm just gonna soar down and scoop him up.
He hops up on the deck of the ship. He's shielding his eyes as you clutch him in your talons.
Yeah, I probably hurt him a little bit on accident.
Okay. How much time do you think has passed, guys?
Shit, like over 10 minutes, I would guess.
I was thinking something like that, too.
I think 10 is fair.
Okay, and without a captain at the helm of the ship, it is increasingly pulled down into the depths. And as you swoop down, you see the ship nearing the core of the whirlpool, Copes.
Okay, I drop Flargle Buns into one of the monster's mouths to make sure he respawns with everybody. Trust me. I fucking let him go.
I don't know, I just want to think, what is his last thought before that happens? I think he would say, oh no, not again. As he gets chomped up by a giant sea monster. If anyone wants to workshop things that Flargle Buns would say as he's dropped into the pit,
Yeah, I would love to hear.
like, fuck you guys!
Yeah, there we go. That's it. See, that's a great line to end on. It sounded a lot like Cartman, though.
It did. That's kind of who I was channeling. Fuck you guys!
Nox, just start the outro, and then right as you start, get ripped in half, and we'll just end it.
I like that.
Hey guys, it's me, Nox. Just kind of holding the whirlpool here. Whirlpool. Sorry. I'm on a ship. It's a little crazy. Things are hectic, but everything seems to be going pretty smooth. Oh shit, giant head. Oh god, dodge that one. Thanks for listening to the Discount Heroes. It's been fun. I mean, this is a good time. And
Nox, look out! Just end it.
Now, act as though you're crawling on the deck of the ship.
I don't have legs anymore, but I think I'm gonna make it. My best friend is carrying me. Copes is gonna take me to safety. I appreciate y'all listening to Discount Heroes. Our questionable results. Why are you throwing me in there?
That was perfect.
That was perfect.
Yeah, that was perfect.
That was great, Matt. You killed that.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's certainly no octopus on skates, but
That was phenomenal.
Fun. Roll a d20, Copes.
Okay, let me just click the button because I'm totally prepared and ready to roll because we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, I'm ready to look at it too, for sure.
I'm the only one in the room.
No, I'm in
Are
here.
you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No, I'm in there.
You're still not.
Yeah, I'm ready to look.
I
at
am. I see you.
You're the only one not in the room now, Aaron.
I'm in the room.
it. Then roll 20 or not in your room.
We can go ahead and do the outro, but should I have just, like, told y'all like I did what things you had to do, or should I have let you like figure it out? Because I don't know how I was gonna.
You don't want to spend like 3 or 4
Yeah.
episodes trying to figure this out.
Yeah, I think with something like this, it's better if you just.
Because you guys still encountered issues as a result of all of the problems.
Oh, really? Did we? Did I encounter issues, Brent? I got ripped in half.
And we will continue to encounter issues.
You encountered one big one.
I'm sorry, was that too easy for you? Was me getting ripped in half in one attack too easy?
That's why I was so nervous right before that, because I was about to describe that. I was like, is this too much?
No, Brent, it was just enough.
Just right.
I'm glad I got to describe it for somebody.